of the key things in photography is all about improvising. As I said in my last video, being a photographer, being a great photographer is knowing how to problem solve. So what happens if you're out in the field and there's nowhere to really, you don't have a flash stand, you don't have somewhere to put your reflector, you don't have the equipment you need? Well, you have to improvise. And I'm going to tell you what I did to get this photo right now. So I was looking through old photos and I found this, and I thought it'd be really interesting to show you how I got this shot and how improvising is key, because you could get the look you want, or at least for the most part. I know to me this isn't the best photo, this isn't the best way I would have taken it, but I still got something pretty good that I'm extremely happy with, all because I just took a minute and I realized what I wanted to do. So let me give you a bit of a backstory behind this photo. So right now we're in Doylestown with my buddy Steve Kemp with SK Photography. You've seen him in my videos before. What we were doing were, he just got his Nikon D600 and we were just walking around. We were shooting one of our live shoot videos with the portrait, around that area, and all of a sudden at nighttime I saw this awesome medieval looking building just light up, and it looked amazing. So that's what all this light is back there, and I said, you know what, let's get you with all your camera gear, let's hold it and let's just do something great. I know the expression's not the best, but I'm just using this for demonstration purposes, and I found this on my Facebook. So I wanted to talk to you how I got it, because I did have, my gear with me, but I didn't have any stands. I didn't have anywhere to really do anything. I didn't have anything to hold my flash. So I'll tell you how I got this. So once again, this was the look I was going for. I think it worked out great for what I had, but I'm going to show you a little kind of chart I made to show you how I improvised. I mean, bear with me, this isn't the greatest, but whatever. All right, so we have the medieval castle that's right there. Here, I'll make this a little smaller, and I'll put this over here. So we have basically this castle right here. This is at nighttime, mind you, so he is completely dark, and right behind us is a huge wall with no light on it, so he was completely dark. That's why you see the shadows right here from my flash. So this is how it was him. This is him right here, even though he's off to the left a little more. And I was standing right in front of him. As you see, I was at a lower angle shooting up, because I wanted to emphasize the, I wanted to show him as a hero. So you shoot up on someone, and I wanted to emphasize the awesome background as well. But the problem was, how was I going to get flash? As I said, there was nowhere I could mount my flash. I didn't have a stand for it on the ground. I could have propped it up on something, but then the shadows would have shot up and it wouldn't have looked as great as I wanted it to, but I did pretty well with this. So what I did was I found, and let's see, it was probably a good, I'd say maybe a good 10 yards. I'd say probably about 10 yards, 15 yards. Behind me, there was this brick wall. So this is the demonstration of that. It was much further back, obviously, than the diagram. But I found this brick wall, and there was actually a little ledge to where I could lay my flash down on its side. So I laid it down on its side, and I just said, you know what, for shiggles, I would, just take a photo of him. And all of a sudden, I think I was on like 1/16 power. I clicked one off, it flashed directly off the wall, gave a huge spread of light, and it kind of came back on him. He was darker. I said, maybe I could do something here. So I kept messing with it. I kept messing with the position of it right here, and eventually I got it to go off camera, shoot back, and as you see, the light is coming up. See, I made the little diagram as well, because you see where the shadows are coming. So it is a little bit lower. That's why you're getting a little bit of the shadows, but it came back and it did well. I was on full power. I went 1-to-1, but I got him. There's contrast in the photo. You have it all right here. That's what you need. I mean, once again, I wish I would have done a little more, maybe move the shadow and it was a little back further, but you can improvise. You can do anything you want just by using the environment around you. And as I said, I did. And it was all just because I found this wall right here, and I just used it. I bounced it off of it, laid the flash down, blasted the full power, and I got this, which came out great, and it gave off a huge set of light, and the shadows are a bit harsh, but that's because of the intensity of the light, and I needed all the power to improvise what I needed. So you could do this anywhere. You could prop it up on anything. Don't think you always need a light stand. Don't think you always need your flash stand. Once again, laid it sideways, throw it against the wall, and you can improvise and actually make a pretty damn decent shot, because I like the way the background looks. I like the angle that I got from down low. Once again, making him the hero. That's what you do. That's that angle. And you were able to do something just by a really easy, simple setup right here. So there's the castle, there's him, there's me and my camera, and I found a wall. I said that's about 10 yards back. It was pretty, maybe I'm exaggerating a little, but it was pretty far back. Flashed the gave a quick flash, full power, boom, and was able to expose him pretty damn well for having nothing with me. So that's all I got. You can improvise a shot doing anything. It's really simple. As I said, you don't need much gear, just your brain. Keep an eye out.
By just waiting because you're hoping something comes out. Who knows, the Nikon D400 might not come out for another 7-8 years, or come out in 7 months. It could come out next week. You never know. So you're actually doing yourself a huge